As we go along, be sure to keep an eye on your team's overall rating. Ideally, of course, it should be trending upward as the draft process goes along.
But we're acting like we go back.
Boy, we've just gotten started here, and already these guys have been handed a really difficult decision to make.
Trying our best to make it last. Freedom running through us like an old...
Yeah, not too much analysis needed here. This is quite a get at this stage of the draft.
We've got the rest of our lives for the rest of our lives. And the rest of tonight for whatever feels right.
Yeah, I don't think you needed a crystal ball to see that pick coming. That's all about loyalty and familiarity right there.
Just shaking our heads. But right now we're too fast to slow down just yet. We're doing it our way. Just acting our age.
So with a handful of starters already... Boy, you talk about a talented player. This guy's one of the best around.
Just acting our age.
Does this pick fill a big need? I'm not so sure that it does, but it is at least a slight improvement over what they had in place.
Don't think we don't plan, we stay as long as we can.
Yeah, here's a spot where the fan base would be clamoring for a skill player. But do you listen to him or go after someone? Oh, and that's a key upgrade right there. He's versatile, athletic, and a big upgrade over what they had.
Whatever feels right, we're doing it our way, just acting our age. One day we'll look back, just shaking our head.
Boy, it's finger crossing time now with the end in sight and a few more holes to fill. Instant impact right there. That's a big leap forward from what they had on the roster to begin with.
Just acting our age.
It's the age-old question on draft day. What's the bigger need, offense or defense? This is a pretty telling pick here. Do you go for a big bruiser up front or get yourself someone who could... I'm not sure that this selection is going to provide a huge punch, but he's at least a guy that does have some upside. And now, which side of the football will they address here? Some interesting options either way. After the draft's complete, check out the draft summary screen. And with that, you've just wrapped up putting together your very first draft. All right, now you've reached the lineup screen. It might be time to make a few organizational decisions, so adjust your depth chart if need be.
All right, Larry, thank you. It is indeed time for a Draft Champions matchup and what is set to be a great Draft Champions matchup. In the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis, and these guys should have a huge impact on the outcome of this game. They're ready to roll. We're ready to roll. Let's roll. And it's the birth of a new club as we're underway in Draft Champions. And here comes Diggs. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. With the 85 MVP, Marcus Allen. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
On second down, here's Brady. Allen here on the screen. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cowboys. Marcus Allen, 74 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. And his first look is incomplete. Jerry Rice, the one he was looking for. And now it's second down. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown. But when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it. 3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. He sets to fire deep. Tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked off by the longtime Charger, Eric Weddle. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. The drive starts with a run by Allen. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Danico Autry is in on the stop.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Now Brady. They were looking to get it to Kelvin Benjamin there. And now it's 3rd down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And Graham's got it over the middle. 7 yards on the play. Too long for a field goal. Too short to punt that in-between range. And they'll go for it on 4th down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And able to find Graham. Complete. It'll be a gain of 4. And they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
Here's Brady to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taylor Gabriel, 37 yards. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. From the gun, it's Wilson. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Ray Nitschke in from his linebacker spot. He's able to drop it for a loss of about 10. On second down, Wilson. They set up the screen to Ajayi. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. And that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now fourth down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Surveying the field. He's going to take another shot here. Tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked off by Tyvon Branch. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
In the slot on the right is Graham. Now Brady throwing on second down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got some space here. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
From the gun on third down, Brady under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Brady. Finding Gabriel complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say punt the football there.
So we're changing the analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them, and really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first-half chance. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And Graham's got it over the middle. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Well, they brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
And he finds Jimmy Graham. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jimmy Graham, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
10 yards still left on 2nd down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Lawrence Taylor leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. Well, there was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the legend, Ray Nitschke. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. In the slot on the right is Graham. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, it wasn't much of a gain, but we're getting near the 2-minute warning. So maybe they just want to get to that point, regroup, and decide what they want to do the rest of the half.
Brady to throw on 2nd down. Allen here on the screen. And some room to maneuver. 20. Officially a minute 54 to go in this first half. Back to Foxborough after this. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And it's 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
NFL teams last year, a little under 50% on 4th down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. Brady going to go on 4th down. Gets Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
Well, the feel that I get on this is that they felt like 3 was just not going to be enough after getting this deep into their territory.
And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't even look like they hesitated there. They knew they wanted to go for it.
That tells me that during the week, they were thinking about the...
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Marcus Allen with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And he's able to put it through. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to...
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now Wilson on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A great read, and it's picked off. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets